Okay? And they will decide amongst themselves who's speaking, who's not speaking. Towards the end of it, around 6:05, 6:10, right, the anchor will come on and basically ask for the video to be played, which is this video with the bow tie on the front of it. Okay? That video will play, and then, it's towards the end. It's around 6:05, 6:10. We play the video when the anchor says, we play that video, and then we cut over to GP on his own. Okay?
Yes.
Okay? And also on the WhatsApp group, I've just sent you guys the flow for the main event. Okay? I'm just trying to find out from Ashish who is the anchor. Hey, that's really weird when you hear it after a few seconds. Okay, so with the Art of Living guys, we have to make sure we know which users are
In an
background
era when
users.
ancient
who are sitting
wisdom
as,
was buried
panelists
under
in the
years
background
of
like myself.
ritualistic practices, when games became wars
They
and
should
wars
all
were
have
played
video
like
off
games,
and
a young boy was found in deep meditation in a
That way
quaint
we can
village
hide
in
this,
South India
just like my
known
story.
as Ravi Shankar.
And I
He would
just
say,
like
I have family
not
everywhere.
got their video.
People are
That
waiting
should
for me.
come down to two
He astonished his
Sanjay
teachers
and-
by reciting the Bhagavad Gita at a tender age of 4. With his education in Vedic literature and physics and his deep and profound knowledge of the spiritual world, he became one of the most prominent sages of the modern world. All through his life, he has been reviving ancient knowledge and creating tools and techniques that have benefited millions across the globe in living a deeper and a more joyous life.
Event 1.
In 1981, the Art of Living was established by Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar.
So what we do 5 minutes before
Nurtured
that,
by his
put a
care
blank
and
slate up.
contribution, the Art of Living has rapidly grown across 156 countries, reaching over 450 million people.
More people are searching harder for inner peace these days. Would you agree?
Correct.
One of Gurudev's most unique offerings to the world is the Sudarshan Kriya, a powerful breathing technique that facilitates physical, mental, emotional, and social well-being. He has designed 57 exclusive courses that empower individuals and cater to the needs of a wide spectrum of institutions in the society. Back then, Gurudev started the Art of Living service projects by taking responsibility of reviving a sinking school which had no funds. Today, his intention has manifested in over 702 free schools, which provides education and food to more than 80,000 children in rural and tribal parts of India. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the Art of Living Foundation pioneered the I Stand With Humanity initiative, providing more than 80 million meals to the daily wage earners in over 170 cities across India. To combat the fear, stress and anxiety during such times, Gurudev launched the World Meditate campaign and also personally conducted online guided meditations twice daily, touching the lives of millions by bringing solace and keeping the hope
the
alive.
anchor comes on. This lady called Simran Ahuja.
From childhood, Gurudev had immense faith in the principle of non-violence. With escalating violence and conflict in the world, Gurudev has brought peace in situations where war seemed like the only solution. Thousands of militants and Naxalites laid down their weapons and chose meditation in the northeast and other parts of India.
এই সংগ্রামখনত আমি সফল হ'ব নোৱাৰিলোঁ লাষ্টত গম পালোঁ যে হস্ত সংগ্ৰামৰ জৰিয়তে আমি জাতীয় মুক্তি সংগ্ৰামত জয়ী হ'ব নোৱাৰিলে।
His efforts include bringing an end to a 52-year-old fierce conflict between the FARC and the Colombian government.
Anup Jalota on his own. Sometimes Anup Jalota with if Gurudev is enjoying it, we can cut into him. Okay.
Selective screens. We have still.
Okay, guys, the AOL guys have connected up. We need to add them into the group.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, Chef. Hi, Rajiv. Okay.
Is Harshal also joining?
Harshal is joining in a minute.
Sure.
Okay, so in terms of your video screens, the cameras and so on, is that all set up from your side?
Are you asking us?
Yeah, I'm asking you guys, yeah.
Yeah, it's all set.
Okay, perfect. So how many people will be connected in who are going to be doing monitoring? Who are those people?
Sorry?
So,
How many people will do the monitoring?
So
And
from our side, it's Sham and myself.
It'll be yourself. Okay. So Shiv, what the way we're going to do this? There'll be times.
So Lou is me and the other guy, his name is Sham. Had shared email ID the other day. So the ID belongs to Sham.
Ru, just wait for a minute. We will have one more person from the team, Harshal, joining in so that everybody is on the same page. We don't want to.
Sure. No problem. Who is SSPT2?
That's Harshal.
Is that Harshal?
Yeah, that's Harshal.
Harshal, can you hear us? Harshal.
Harshal,
Hi.
Is Harshal there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Ru, you can go ahead. That's SSPT team is Harshal. Yeah.
Harshal or Harshal?
Harshal from the Sri Sri Publication. Yeah, Publication Trust.
Okay. So,
Yes. Ru, hi, tell me.
hi. Okay, so as per my understanding, Shiv and yourself will be logging in and monitoring this group, correct?
Okay, so I'll just recap the last session which we had, in which we said we are going to have two Zoom link. The first one or the main people, second one where you are going to decide which person from the first Zoom is going to come on the second Zoom, and we are going to capture the second Zoom link and push it on YouTube. This is what was the last time discussion.
Correct. So on this first Zoom link, this is where all the, should we say, VIP guests, all the people who are participating on.
Correct.
So I'm happy for one or two of you to be sitting here monitoring what is going on in case you have to, how should I put it? In case you have to make any changes in the background, or if you see any issues or need to prod for whatever reason. The only request I make is that whoever is monitoring must be have their video switched off as well as be on mute. Okay, that will ensure that the aim of audio goes out to the public webinar. And if you don't have your video on, we can hide you. Right? The same will apply to the rest of us who are monitoring from this side. So that then only the video of the participants is on. Okay? So then we can monitor and see what everybody's doing, but without being visible. Okay? So that is my request. If there is anybody who's missing, or as people, if somebody logs in and you need them to have access, what you should do is send me a WhatsApp, and we will be doing that. We will activate them in the background for you. Okay?
Okay.
Because what happens is, as people log in, you don't automatically become a panelist. You don't automatically become visible on this screen. So only once people are logged in and we know that we have to make them active, we will do that in the background.
Okay.
Those are the typical requests. Then my understanding, I've just been given a flow by Ashish. One second, let me just go through this. So from 6:15 to 6 p.m. Okay, 6:30 p.m. We are running just a slate with the Art of Living music underneath it, just as people start to log in. Okay, so that runs from 6:15 to 6:30. Then 6:31 we have 6:30. There's an anchor. We'll just welcome everybody and explain the event. And then from 6:31 we run that 9-minute AV that you guys have you guys gave us the link for, which is the one on the foundation.
Correct.
Post that, the anchor comes back on, and we welcome Gurudev and introduce the Hinduja brothers. After that, the anchor will introduce also and invite Anup Jalota to sing one bhajan in honor of Gurudev. Okay, just for 2 or 3 minutes, Anup Jalota will sing one bhajan. The anchor, after that's finished, the anchor will thank him, and he'll invite GP Hinduja to inaugurate the interaction. GP will then address Gurudev and pose the first question, and then it's really over to Gurudev to answer and to do his discourse, etc. And then it could be it'll be a to and fro from there, right? And then towards as we come to the end, the anchor will invite AP Hinduja just to give a vote of thanks, and then basically everything will close off at that point. And we have a closing slate again for another 15 minutes with the Art of Living music, just as people log off. We've been testing all of that. So the only thing that's pending to be tested that you guys need to test is taking the feed from that second Zoom and making sure that you're able to publish.
It goes on YouTube. That's not a problem. We'll do that.
Which my understanding is you guys are doing. We don't have to.
Yes, that's right.
Right?
That's right. Correct.
From the Zoom, we will have to publish it onto their YouTube link. So we will require the credit.
That we are doing it. We are going to do that.
Okay, so they'll pull it from Zoom and do it themselves.
Correct.
Okay, so what we can do is if a couple of us, 2 or 3 of us, just put our videos on, right? We can just go through a pretend run through. Show it, and we can give you the link to the dummy YouTube environment which we're using for testing, so you guys can see the transitions and so on. Does that work for you guys?
We still have to put in the drivers and test it. It will.
Sorry, say that again, VK.
We still have to load the drivers and give it a test run.
Okay, so the audio is still a slight problem.
But we'll have to test from 2 Zoom links, right?
No, you're only pulling from one Zoom link.
No, but eventually, what the scenario, correct me if I'm wrong, the other folks who are not the panel members, they are going to join over the second Zoom, right?
Correct. So I can give you the link to that second Zoom. You can check it now. You'll be able to see all of us. That's already set up. It's already.
Just want to ensure that no one unmutes and there's an echo issue or something like that.
Yeah, that's what we've been testing. That is what we've been playing around with. So as I said, the panelists will all try and unmute themselves. That's why we're sitting in the back with the host rights to shut down, to mute and unmute people. The The biggest request is that anybody who's not supposed to be on video should all have their videos switched off, so that there's no chance of them becoming visible all of a sudden. The rest we will manage. VK, is this published to the second YouTube to the second Zoom at the moment?
Second Zoom, we have not opened the meeting there.
Okay. What about the test environment that we were using?
We can do it once we finish this testing. We can do out.
So do that. So what we can do is give you the access to the test Zoom that we were using for the second one.
Cool.
So you can see the status. One second.
So are you putting it on the group?
Yeah, he's just giving it.
Harshal?
Yeah.
Yeah, so can you log in from the other device? Right now, I only have one device in front of me.
Sanjay?
I'm also on phone. I have to go to office and then get on computer. 1 minute.
Vijay. Sanjay, for the second this thing, the webinar link. If you can just share with them, or we can open up the meeting now and share the webinar.
So many people in panel attendees list for there.
Okay.
Already?
Yeah, already. I log off from that meeting.
I didn't use the test one.
Rajiv, do you have a second device with you?
Sorry, I have a phone with me. I can connect. Yeah.
Yeah, a new separate phone, right? Apart from this one.
Yeah, I'm connected on the computer right now, so I can connect on phone.
So the link which they share, if you can log in from there,
Yeah,
and then
I'll do that.
we're going to log, and then we can finally test.
Yeah.
Hello, Vinay.
Hi, Ru.
In an era when ancient wisdom was buried under years of ritualistic practices, when games became wars and wars were played like games, a young boy was found in deep meditation in a quaint village in South India known as Ravi Shankar. He would say, "I have family everywhere."
Welcome to another video. So in this video we're showing you how you access and the URL I will stick on, but for those that
Vinay, any luck with the second webinar, please?
Sanjay is sending, no? Sanjay.
Vinay.
Webinar, second wala webinar link based on.
Just hold on.
Ru, you want the original webinar link? Second?
Or
What Sanjay saying that on that second webinar link, there are already a bunch of attendees already logged in.
so you want
So
later?
No, I think we can go to it. Right? We can start testing on it. Those people might be logged in. I don't know what they see. I'm assuming there's nothing running there.
They will be able to see all the attendees in that.
Say that again?
Sanjay, that meeting you have not started, right?
No. I need to log in from that. I need to log from that one. Just hold on. Yeah, I start the meeting. Start the webinar, second one.
Okay, you need to push to that one. Okay. Like.
Ru, you want to join that webinar or you want the YouTube stream to be pushed?
Yeah, what they'll do? No. What they'll do is one of them will Harshal will monitor from that back to see whether he's getting all the things.
Ru, I need to fix this audio thing, and then I can start off both.
Okay, how long does it take?
Another half an hour.
Chef, Ajay. Hi guys. Hi. Listen, there's a small audio issue that they're trying to fix. Okay, they need, I think, about half an hour to try and fix it. You guys can stay logged in. Just monitor it. But they're just going to I think you should give them half an hour to fix that audio issue. And then in the meantime, I'll give you the link for the second one.
I'll have to excuse myself at 4 p.m. at the proposed Zoom. So maybe Harshal and Rajiv
In
can
an
do
era
the
when
text.
ancient wisdom was buried under years of ritualistic practices, when games became wars and wars were played like games, a young boy was found in deep meditation in a quaint village
As I
in
mentioned, I'll
India
excuse
known
myself.
as
Rajiv and
Ravi
Harshal
Shankar.
will take it forward.
He would say, "I have family everywhere.
So
People are waiting for me." He
Yeah.
astonished his teachers by reciting the Bhagavad Gita at a tender age of 4. With his education in Vedic literature and physics and his deep and profound knowledge of the spiritual world, he became one of the most prominent sages of the modern world. All through his life, he has been reviving ancient knowledge and creating tools and techniques that have benefited millions across the globe in living a deeper and a more joyous life. In 1981, the Art of Living was established by Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Nurtured by his care and contribution, the Art of Living has rapidly grown across 156 countries, reaching over 450 million people.
More people are searching harder for inner peace these days. Would you agree?
Correct.
One of Gurudev's most unique offerings to the world is the Sudarshan Kriya, a powerful breathing technique that facilitates physical, mental, emotional, and social well-being. He has designed 57 exclusive courses that empower individuals and cater to the needs of a wide spectrum of institutions in the society. Back then, Gurudev started the Art of Living service projects by taking responsibility of reviving a sinking school which had no funds. Today, his intention has manifested in over 702 free schools. which provides education and food to more than 80,000 children in rural and tribal parts of India. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the Art of Living Foundation pioneered the I Stand With Humanity initiative, providing more than 80 million meals to the daily wage earners in over 170 cities across India. To combat the fear, stress and anxiety during such times, Gurudev launched the World Meditates campaign and also personally conducted online guided meditations twice daily, touching the lives of millions by bringing solace and keeping the hope alive. From childhood, Gurudev had immense faith in the principle of non-violence. With escalating violence and conflict in the world, Gurudev has brought peace in situations where war seemed like the only solution. Thousands of militants and Naxalites laid down their weapons and chose meditation in the northeast and other parts of India.
এই সংগ্ৰামখনত আমি সফল হ'ব নোৱাৰিলোঁ। লাষ্টত গম পালোঁ যে সশস্ত্ৰ সংগ্ৰামৰ জৰিয়তে আমি জাতীয় মুক্তি সংগ্ৰামত জয়ী হ'ব নোৱাৰিম।
His efforts include bringing an end to a 52-year-old fierce conflict between the FARC and the Colombian government.
Ojalá podamos los colombianos abrazar pronto el principio gandiano de la no violencia. Coincidimos con el maestro Shankar.
Gurudev has visited Iraq several times and addressed peace conferences to bring respite to the nation and its citizens. He has hosted a series of trust-enhancing interventions in Jammu and Kashmir, providing all the stakeholders to voice their opinions in an effort to restore peace in the valley.
I was named Muhammad, but after becoming a militant, I was called Khalid. We had been taught to operate guns, arms and train other youths. But now, after doing the Art of Living course and meeting Sri Sri, we realized we had chosen the wrong path. We now want to spread love and non-violence in Kashmir.
Gurudev's programs have impacted people involved in armed conflicts across the world, making him a global ambassador of peace.
We gather today in this wonderful occasion of tolerance, blessed by our Master of Love.
Gurudev strongly believes that behind every culprit there is a victim crying for help. The Art of Living prison program is helping to rehabilitate the prisoners. It has reached out to over 800,000 prisoners globally and has brought immense transformation in their lives.
I actually look forward to fights. But now since doing this course, I'm a total different person. I can now walk away from a fight.
I don't think any human being is totally bad. If he's bad, it's only his understanding, his behavior, his actions. But there is a good side to him, and I only see that.
The Art of Living's Welcome Home Troops project has transformed lives and brought veterans out of aggression and depression. 94% of these veterans who were suffering from the unseen wounds of war reported peace of mind and reduced stress and anxiety levels. The Art of Living has also been working towards the betterment of the environment. 40 plus rivers and thousands of water bodies in India have been revived. Conducted more than 100,000 cleanliness drives. Planted over 81 million trees in 36 countries. More than 2.2 million farmers have been trained to adopt natural farming till date. Gurudev found the Sri Sri Rural Development Program Trust to empower rural India. Volunteers have developed thousands of model villages across India, providing solar energy to over 90,000 individuals under Light a Home project. Gurudev's vast global network of volunteers is well known for mobilizing trauma and disaster relief for the affected populations around the world. In a world torn apart by religious, social, national and cultural
Then you would then go into your normal mechanism for streaming to Facebook or YouTube by starting the stream here or start the recording. And I've already shown you what it looks like in Zoom. You can see the audio levels working. So that's all there is to it. If you've got any questions, just leave me a message in the comments section below. Again, I will put the link.
अभी चलना चाहिए उस पे जाओ उसमें क्या दिक्कत है What is अभी किसका चेक करना ऑडियो ऑन करो ऑन करो मगर हेलो विनायक testing on the YouTube link testing on the YouTube link testing on the YouTube link ended the host tab oh oh क्यों अभी ये फिर से ज्वाइन करो हेलो testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3 Hello. Hello. There are many mute one. Hello. अभी आपका नहीं वो वाला एप्लीकेशन एप्लीकेशन यूजिंग माइक में क्या दिखा रहा था खाली अभी OBS also should do virtual ना नहीं वो वाला वही सेटिंग्स में हेलो Zoom में
Hey guys,
Hello.
been able to get your audio settings sorted? The answer should be yes.
Not yet, not yet. Put in the drivers.
Did you take that thingy? Those
Yeah,
audio, virtual audio video cables?
yes. Black screen transition. You zoom से ले
Wave down like the song. That's all there is to it. And the download button about to write as administrator, installation file, and And under audio, what you want to do is speaker, you want to set this as new input feeding virtual KDE. So what you're telling the system is output of this to your virtual device on your system. Now, on the virtual input device on the system, set that in OBS. So this is the most important thing. You can do this in your settings so you can capture all the audio that comes out of this room, and that will then get input into OBS. Look at the settings, launch OBS, running sort of. Okay, so hit this room input now. Way to capture the is via a window. So in various instances, it's done. It's also picked up now on Windows 10 devices. Automatically, you can blank out the placement. Just change the capture method. Windows graphics capture Windows 10 device up. Once you do that, your video will appear here, and you'll have something really. The next thing that you want to do is to add an audio input which is really OBS. Cable output
सचिन का सचिन करे हाँ सचिन हाँ हाच आयडी करून टाका मी लॉग आउट होतो तो करेन हाँ 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 तो आहे ना हा बघा 92 हाँ हाँ
So once that's done, you want to go into the properties, make sure that it's set correctly, use the device timestamps. Now, in your display, show up in the audio mix.
ये डिले आएगा ना क्योंकि वो मैं ऑफ है माइक ऑफ है उधर हाँ पर वो उसका आउट है ना वो अपने एंड पे तो बात कर रहा कौन ये इसका भी तो आवाज आ रहा था अभी यार म्यूट किया क्या आज हमने
Just touch points that I get. Signing.
Nah, ini apa sih anak?
मेरा ये भी म्यूट है
Ini apa sih anak?
कुठे तो
In an era when ancient wisdom was buried under years of ritualistic practices, when games became wars and wars were played like games, a young boy was found in deep meditation in a quaint village in South India known as Ravi Shankar. He would say, "I have family everywhere. People are waiting for me." He astonished his teachers by reciting the Bhagavad Gita at a tender age of 4. With his education in Vedic literature and physics and his deep and profound knowledge of the spiritual
जीतू एकदम
हाँ
बोल।
जीतू
हाँ सर।
बोलो ना
हेलो
अनम्यूट करके।
हेलो 1 2 3।
Okay, now I'm getting reverberation.
जीतू एकदम
हाँ जीतू बोलो ना।
Feedback.
हेलो 1 2 3।
Okay, now I'm getting reverberation.
जीतू वापस।
हेलो 1 2 3।
Yeah, that's nice. No feedback on that one.
वापस।
हेलो 1 2 3।
That's nice. No feedback on that one.
In an era when ancient wisdom was buried under years of ritualistic practices, when games became wars and wars were played like games, a young boy was found in deep meditation in a quaint village in South India known as Ravi Shankar. He would say, "I have family everywhere. People are waiting for me." He astonished his teachers by reciting the Bhagavad Gita at a People are waiting for me. He astonished his teachers by reciting the now waiting.
हाँ खोल दिया था सवेरे खोल दिया था। ये केबल है। हाँ खोल दिया था सवेरे खोल दिया। यूट्यूब वाला क्यों का? हाँ यूट्यूब वाला। यूट्यूब वाला उधर लगा के देख लेते हैं। चार्जिंग चालू है जो भी ना तो ठीक है ना, अभी के लिए ऐसे लगा के यूट्यूब वाला। अभी वही तो प्रॉब्लम है फिर। क्या यूट्यूब दिखेगा नहीं दिखेगा पता है। मॉनिटरिंग के लिए वीडियो दिख रहा है नहीं दिख रहा। वो तो हम लोग मोबाइल में म्यूट करके कर सकते हैं। इस पे मोबाइल पे तो मैं यूट्यूब ये करके मेरा स्पीकर 0 रख सकता हूँ। अभी के लिए आवाज आ रहा है कि नहीं के लिए अपने को वहां देखना पड़ेगा। ये मेरा वाला निकाल सकते सेकंड वाला फोन फायर वाला सेव किया ना प्रोजेक्ट यूट्यूब वाला। और इसने भी फोन किया कौन वॉइस
हॅलो. हा बोल. हा ठीक आहे. पैसे दिले. 600 कुठे, 500 समथिंग होतं. हा ठीक आहे. युट्यूब वर. हा ठीक आहे. माझे दोन्ही व्हिडिओ दिसतात का बघ ना बेस्ट. नंतर करू.
आवाज येतो.
कुठला आवाज येतो?
तुम्ही जे बोलते ना.
मी बोलतोय ते येतंय तिकडे. आता आता तिकडे बघ फक्त येतोय का आवाज.
ठीक चेक करना है. हाँ अभी चालू हुआ, चालू हो गया. देख लो बाकी सब स्टॉप है. बॉक्स वगैरह चेक कर लो.
माझा आवाज येतोय का?
Vinayak, what's the update from your side? Is the audio working or not working?
माझा आवाज येतोय. माझा येतोय.
Okay, चल रही नहीं चल रही, क्या है, क्या हो रहा है?
सर्व
That looks like the downstairs conference room.
कायच कळत. हा कुठला आहे? येतो का बघ जरा. हॅलो. माझा आवाज येतोय का जितो? काय दरवेळेला खेळत बसायचं.
ऑडिओ ब्लॉग
ब्लॉग नाही, व्हिडिओ ब्लॉग साठी. हॅलो. इथे ग्रीड व्ह्यू का काहीसा चेंज केला ना. वाला भेजो ना। गॅलरी व्ह्यू केला याच्यावर तर दोन्ही दिसले पाहिजे. बरोबर मध्ये दोन्ही दिसले पाहिजे. इतके ना
तुम्ही मिनिमाइज करतो ना त्याची टाईल छोटी
कुठली
ही
हा ती त्यांनी काय नाही ती
मग तेवढंच
दुसरी
तो
आहे.
पकडत असेल.
नाही नाही हे नाही म्हणते.
नहीं उसको छोटा नहीं चाहिए, बड़ा रखोगे ना तभी वो चलता है।
पर ये आपका ही हो ये
इसको बड़ा रखो, इसको बड़ा करो, बड़ा करो। ठीक है, अभी इस पे जा ओबीएस में। हाँ, अभी ये करो।
टाइम पर
हाँ। जैसे वो मिनिमाइज में जाता है ना तो फिर वो उस पर अटकता है। कहाँ का है?
सरांचा माइक म्यूट करना.
अनम्यूट किया। टेस्टिंग 1 2 3 4 टेस्टिंग 1 2 3 4।
हा दरवाजा बंद कर.
यार नो नो बस चेकिंग दैट वापस आ रहा है साउंड वापस घूम के आ रहा है क्या
सरांचा ना नाही आलं
यहाँ पे
पाहिजे.
आ रहा है
मी इथून जे बोलतोय ना ते
I'll just call it Rook 5 minutes. Sorry?
हा करून दे.
See, OBS is still picking up somewhere the mic even though there is
त्याच्या
no loop
मेलवर
back,
पाठवलेली का तुम्हाला
which is given on the virtual driver.
युट्यूबची लिंक.
Sorry?
लिंक आली आहे. फॉरवर्ड केलं फक्त. आलं. पाठवली आहे.
ये बोलता वापस ये नहीं आ रहा यूट्यूब लिंक क्या था लोगों को चेक करने को
आता कुठे आहे?
वापस ये नहीं आ रहा यूट्यूब लिंक क्या था
हेलो
आपकी वॉइस 3 बार आई ना।
हाँ
वो
वो
क्या
ही
था
मैं पूछ रहा था।
देखिए वो अभी आया अभी तक नहीं आया ये वाला। अभी आपका जो वॉइस
हेलो
3 बार मेरे पास आया। यूट्यूब लिंक क्या था फिर 3 सेकंड बाद फिर से यूट्यूब लिंक क्या था ऐसा मैं 3 बार आया।
हाँ जब भी यहाँ से
यहाँ से आया वो लगभग से
यहाँ रेडियो साइलेंस मेंटेन करोगे तो इशू नहीं है। मतलब मैंने पूरा म्यूट किया है
नीचे
वो
मैं
हो
दे
गया।
रहा हूँ कौन सा
No, no, I've got the link. I've got the link. Although I'm not seeing you guys, I'm seeing the art of living. But your screen, your display on OBS is wrong. You have to resize your images. Just sending you the picture. You'll have to resize it. It's not. It's only showing in the top right, top left-hand corner.
when here we are not speaking it is fine वैसे करें
Okay, I can see you guys now.
In deep meditation in a quaint village in South India known as Ravi Shankar. He would say, I have family everywhere. People are waiting for me. He astonished his teachers by reciting the Bhagavad Gita at a tender age of 4. With his education in Vedic literature and physics and his deep and profound knowledge of the spiritual world, he became one of the most prominent sages of the modern world. All through his life, he has been reviving ancient knowledge and creating
बात करो हेलो विजय सर हाउ आर यू सर मेरी आवाज आ रही है आपको मैं बात कर रहा हूँ बात करो पूरा बात कंटिन्यूस रखूँ बात हेलो हाउ आर यू ओके सर हेलो सर हाउ आर यू आई एम फाइन व्हाट अबाउट यू सर मेरी आवाज आपको आ रही है हेलो सर हेलो हाउ आर यू आई एम गुड सर सर अभी मेरी आवाज आ रही है आपको हेलो सर
अगर शांत करो बराबर आता है। वही करना पड़ेगा। तक हम लोग इधर बात करते हैं कहाँ से वो सब बंद है ना भाई। करना पड़ेगा जूम वीडियो। ये अपने को ये सब क्यों आ रहा है?
कौन सा?
To do is आपके इससे भी लॉगिन करो ना।
विदाउट वीडियो वाला हाइड करोगे ना तो वो ऊपर आता है। जूम का ये चेंज कर सकते हैं।
One thing is you will have to keep zoom on full view. Keep zoom on full view.
क्या है वो? ये फुल व्यू ही है।
Yeah. See, what we will have to do is we will have to maintain radio silence. Yeah, that is there. Yeah. No, whatever we are publishing from the OBS is what we will put it on to YouTube, which we will put on the audience webinar. Yes, yes. Yeah. that because that's another machine that we have put up. So for the audience reference. So that will not come with this. Yes. Okay. Yeah. But only one thing is post 5:30, then we cannot touch the OBS. Otherwise, we will have to independently run the slate on the second webinar. See, the OBS is for the transitioning from one to another. I run the static slate, I present the static slate, then it will be independent after. But if I'm using the OBS to run the static slate, then that is going to go to shifting on to the second webinar. So we can't be playing with the OBS. Well, only what we can do is the main webinar. Whatever happens, that will not come. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Okay. See, the audience response can start from here. Sorry.
In an era when ancient wisdom was buried under years of ritualistic practices, when games became wars and wars were played like games, a young boy was found in deep meditation in a quaint village in South India known as Ravi Shankar. He would say, "I have family everywhere. People are waiting for me." He astonished his teachers by reciting the Bhagavad Gita at a tender age of 4. With his education in Vedic literature and physics and his deep and
प्राइमरी लिंक किधर
अभी ये we are logged into the primary. We are logged into this.
वो इसमें नहीं, ये दूसरा मीटिंग है, मेरे को लॉगिन करना पड़ेगा, मैं लॉगिन नहीं किया
5:30. तो अभी
ये कितने बजे है?
कौन सा अभी 1 2 5 स्लेट रन करना है।
ये तो मीटिंग 2 का है ना?
कौन सा?
ये जो है वो मीटिंग 2 के लिए किया है ना? मुझे समझ में नहीं है, अभी भी बहुत कंफ्यूजन कर रहे हैं। ये जो मीटिंग 1 है उसमें कोई कुछ स्लेट नहीं है, कुछ नहीं। इसमें से वो मीटिंग वाले आने वाले हैं।
ये जो है मीटिंग 1 है, जिसमें सब मीटिंग वाले आने वाले हैं।
तो इसमें ये स्लेट और ये वीडियो वीडियो क्यों डाला है?
क्योंकि मीटिंग 1 से हो जाता है,
ये मुझे
इसमें सब मीटिंग वाले आने वाले हैं।
मुझे भी
तो
क्लियर
इसमें
करो
ये स्लेट और ये वीडियो वीडियो क्यों डाला है?
विजय।
क्योंकि मीटिंग 1 से हो जाता है।
यार नहीं नहीं,
ये मुझे
डायरेक्ट
मुझे भी क्लियर करो
मीटिंग 1 में ये सब क्यों किया?
विजय।
ट्रांजिशन स्मूथ चाहिए।
ये मुझे भी क्लियर
All the transition, everything was required for the end users, so we performed the transitions
इस
there.
पे इस पे भी है।
Got me? Now, since the transitions have to
कैंसिल
be
झाली ना
done
पण
as a finished product, we are doing all the transitions in this.
हॅलो
In meeting 1.
जितेंद्र मीटिंग 1 कॅन्सल झाली ना?
मुझे एक बताओ, मीटिंग 1 में क्या होने वाला है वो बताओ।
आयडिया नाही रे।
अरे गुरुनी मेसेज टाकला ग्रुप मध्ये. विजय कुठे आहे?
श्री आएंगे.
एक म्हणजे दुसऱ्या सिस्टमवर आहे, हिंदुजा 2 हाऊस वरती आहेत.
बराबर,
Okay.
दैट इज अ प्राइमरी।
त्यांनी
उसमें
वाटतं
कुछ
स्पीकर
स्लेट
ऑफ ठेवलाय,
निकालना
त्याला
नहीं
ऐकायला
दिखा।
जात नाही.
हाँ, माइक ऑफ है।
ये तो आपका प्लान है ना, स्लेट उधर नहीं दिखाना है ना। फिर उन किसी और में जो भी लोग ज्वाइन करेंगे उनको ये सब वीडियो वीडियो दिखाना नहीं दिखाना।
उनको कुछ नहीं दिखाना,
बराबर।
क्योंकि हम मीटिंग 1 क्यों यूज कर रहे हैं? मीटिंग 1 इज द इनपुट. Meeting 1 is the input, slate is the input, video is the input. Now what we are doing in meeting 2 is we are picking and choosing this ones when to play and when not to play. So this is where OBS is there. मीटिंग इधर अलग चल रहा है, उन लोगों को कुछ नहीं दिख रहा, स्लेट वेट कुछ नहीं दिख रहा. अभी स्टेप बाय स्टेप करें. मीटिंग 2 में लॉग इन करके have the input as the YouTube. YouTube जो है वो अपने को दिखाना है.
वीडियो को मसला करा था।
खाली वही करना है अपने को मीटिंग 2 में. और मीटिंग 1 का इसका ये OBS है. What we will be now giving is to the YouTube, which will pick it up in meeting 2.
संजय अभी कुछ बोल रहे थे, मीटिंग यहाँ पे आया।
हाँ, वो मीटिंग 1 कैंसिल हो गया, but at 5:30 we are now putting up the slate.
आपका चार्जर, आपका लैपटॉप का चार्जर
मेरा लैपटॉप
आपका ही ना वो बात।
अभी इसमें एक क्या बोलते हैं, स्क्रॉल डालो स्लेट में. You just take step by step. Don't try to do the entire stuff. नहीं होगा. खाली जो आउटपुट दिखाना है is what we are playing from OBS. Is the requirement of the OBS. First, as a meeting is very independent. It's only those outputs we are taking and passing on to meeting 2. Meeting 1, there are no viewers.
मुझे हिंदुजा और श्री जी
9 लोग रहेंगे.
सबका वीडियो आएगा, ठीक है। मीटिंग 2 में उनका यही लाइव दिखाना है ना। मीटिंग 2 में उसके पहले का
मीटिंग 2 में the moment you play this output of YouTube, whatever you are playing on YouTube will come on meeting 2. Meeting 2 is what? Whatever you are publishing on YouTube is meeting 2.
जो हम लोग को दिखाना है, इस OBS में जो दिखेगा
वो मीटिंग 2 है। मीटिंग 1 इज अ इंडिपेंडेंट मीटिंग जो हम लोग इनपुट ले रहे हैं OBS में।
ठीक है, वो सब चलो, ये OBS वाला लिंक मैंने उधर चालू करके दिखाया शेयर किया, पर वो जो है बंदे को वो YouTube वाला जो लिंक है, ये BT लो क्या जो भी है, वो कौन सेट कर रहा है?
वो ही कर रहा है, हम लोग नहीं सेट कर रहे।
तो अपने को एक YouTube का लिंक उसको देने का है।
वो भी नहीं, वो बोल रहा खुद कैप्चर करेगा जूम मीटिंग 2 से। Don't get into that. Now let us set up this meeting. No?
तो अपने को ये देखना ही नहीं है, सिर्फ मीटिंग 1 मीटिंग 2 तक खत्म करना। तो ठीक है ना।
तो यार doing it good. Just try on the school. We were just discussing how we are going to go about it.
हेलो, हाँ संजय। ओ क्या कह रहे? फर्स्ट वेबिनार
क्या बोल रहा संजय?
एक मिनट मैं भी विजय बरोबर दूसरा डिस्कस कर रहा था।
बता था संजय, कॉल करता हूँ।
बाबा मुझे क्लियर बता, पहले मैं कंफ्यूज हो रहा हूँ किसको क्या करना है किसको क्या नहीं करना।
अरे 5 मिनट तो ये मैं पहले सेट करते हैं हम लोग और कॉल करते हैं।
हाँ पूरा पूरा मुझे समझेगा।
वो मीटिंग 2 वाला वेबिनार 2 वाला लैपटॉप कौन सा है? वो वाला ना, वीडियो वाला। तो उसमें लेट अस लॉग इनटू मीटिंग 2।
नहीं, फर्स्ट काम फर्स्ट। इसमें से प्ले द दिस थिंग, क्या बोलते हैं, ये म्यूजिक और ये वाला टेम्पलेट
कहाँ पे लगी है तो?
इधर अपन
यहाँ के लैन के साथ कनेक्ट कर दो। लैन चेंज करना, आईपी चेंज करना।
नहीं, हम लोग आते हैं फिर।
ये कौन सा है?
ये सेकंड वाला।
तो ये उधर चलेगा ना?
नहीं, मैं बोला कॉन्फ़िगर करने के लिए लेके आने के लिए। अभी लैपटॉप आईपी चेंज करना तो उधर रख दो, आते हैं। और भी
IP
लगा
चालू
दो
है ना 172 वाला जो होता है, तो
नहीं
टिकटॉक केबिन में तो नेटवर्क रहेगा।
वहाँ पे सिर्फ 192 रेंज का ही चलता है वहाँ पे।
ठीक है ना, ठीक है।
DHCP चलता है ना।
यहाँ पे डीएसपी।
This is how our final Zoom video will look like. Whatsoever participants as a input. Any more changes to be done on this setting? Nothing. इसमें स्टार्ट स्लाइड इसमें स्क्रॉल इंसर्ट करना है। इधर है। हाँ इमेज ऐड कर सकते हैं। स्क्रॉल है क्या? स्क्रॉल इन ओबीएस।
ये इसको लगाना
ये transition YouTube में this is that. Okay, now what we will do is let us set the final one. इसको हम second इस पे जाते हैं। मीटिंग ये मीटिंग में टॉपिक